Today on 2 Plus 2,
Young foreigners in Korea. We're at Saldridge International Business School in Daejeon, and it's Culture Day.
as so many different countries are presented on this day, we thought it was a perfect opportunity to find out what young foreigners think about Korea.
We asked countries like
Kenya,
Uganda,
Uzbekistan,
Indonesia,
Kazakhstan,
France,
Bangladesh,
Zimbabwe,
Morocco, India,
Azerbaijan, Netherlands,
Thailand, Japan.
their opinions about Korea. What are some stereotypes that your country has of Korea?
Like they are really kind, they have a lot of food, like their kimchi is so like really famous around the world. Handsome guys, pretty girls.
The younger have to respect the older. They have no voice to say anything, especially about their opinion.
The only stereotype that I know is that Koreans eating dogs.
that Korea is a third world country. Most people think that it's not so well developed. I did some research. Before that, I had no idea that Korea is an OECD country.
The adolescents, the children, all of them want to dress nicely, all of them want to couple up, all of them want to go out socially and have a drink with their friends.
Korean girls like do a lot of makeups, but actually most of my friends don't do it so much as we thought. Plastic surgery?
We thought that they eat dogs. In France, we think that Koreans are very good in technologies.
Some are racist, sorry to say.
That all Koreans look the same.
Samsung or LG, or we just think of people who study hard, I guess.
They all love kimchis.
K-pop. Food. Oh my god, how can I eat the food if I go there?
Rice, more rice, and more rice.
Hello Kitty.
Korea is a good country, have a nice food, and famous for K-pop. Guys really handsome, they get really pretty.
K-pop, idol, perfect to dance, and also like spicy food.
And just to be balanced,
Korea!
the Korean perspective. What do you think are stereotypes that other countries have of Korea?
Every day eat kimchi. Everyone can eat spicy food.
Tokyo is Japan's, put the sea of Japan, but it's the East Sea.
Yeah, everyone loves K-pop and every Korean girls are crazy about the boy idol.
Is Korean food too spicy?
Little spicy like kimchi, but it's so delicious. For me, it's not really spicy.
General is okay, quite acceptable.
For Vietnamese taste, I think Korean spicy food is okay.
For me personally, it's really spicy because I'm from the middle part of Russia and we don't eat spicy food.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, Uganda will never eat spicy food.
I love spicy food, so it's fine with me.
Yeah, Korean foods are very spicy for Uzbek people.
Nah, our food is way spicier.
Yes, definitely, it's spicy.
Yes, Korean food is very, very, very spicy.
For Bangladeshis, it's not too spicy because our foods are more spicy than Koreans.
Yes and no. Some of the food is spicy, some of the food is not spicy, but all the same, it's good. Better than Chinese food.
No, I love it.
No, I love
He eats like pultak pokemon.
I love when it's really, really spicy.
Yeah, me too.
No, not at all. We eat more spicy than Koreans.
Personally, not. For me, not.
Yeah, it's too spicy.
We are now used to it, I think, but when we came here, yes, it's very different and very spicy.
I didn't eat any spicy food at all before I came here, but now people are like, you should try this, it's really spicy, and I'm like, no, it's okay. So
Not spicy at all for Thai people because Thai people really like spicy food. Different spicy. It's not spicy for us at all. I think it's too spicy. When I came to here, I could eat spicy food, but now my tongue hate it.
The Korean perspective. Do you think Korean food is too spicy for foreigners?
Some foods is really spicy, like 닭발, but bulgogi or like bibimbap is not really spicy for foreigners. So I think if you come to Korea, then I think it would be a really good choice to give it a try.
Favorite Korean food?
Kimbap,
Haejanguk.
tteokbokki, kimbap,
Chimtak.
black bean and rice.
kimchi, and kimbap.
Kimbap,
Kimbap, kimchi,
Samgyeopsal, Haejanguk,
갈비탕, 삼겹살.
kimchi, bibimbap,
Kimbap.
tteokbokki,
Chamchi bibimbap.
I would say bibimbap.
Kimbap.
kimbap, and bibimbap.
For me, it's chimtak.
jjimtak also.
된장찌개.
The Korean perspective. What is the best Korean food?
I think the best Korean food is bibimbap because I like it very much.
Bulgogi,
닭갈비 is my favorite one.
Worst Korean food?
Yeah. Chinese eat everything actually.
Everything okay.
Ramen, chicken.
Kimchi.
And I don't have The worst one, sorry.
Kimchi?
Samgyeopsal.
Kimchi.
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 Small insects that are in cans. I hate them. Anything that has pork, I don't like them.
I love all. I don't have anything.
Intestines, is that it? I had it and no, I was very confused.
For me, the chicken with all the bones in it, I can't eat it.
I can eat all of it so far.
I don't know the name, but it's insect, like some bondegi. Bondegi.
The Korean perspective. What is the worst Korean food?
Bondegi.
What do you think of plastic surgery?
Because nowadays there are a lot of people there doing plastic surgery. It's just a way to help people to be pretty. So it's okay, I think.
I think it's okay. Like nose and eyes, it's okay.
And I think it's quite surprising that people pay much attention to do plastic surgery like that.
It makes your face beautiful, but inside you remain who you are.
I like it.
It's a big business in Korea. And
It's really common here. It's and cheap. Many people from other countries come here to do that.
I think plastic surgery is good because you need the confidence to win in this country, I guess.
I don't think it's too bad, but I personally like to be natural. If person wants to, why not?
We don't like it.
Beauty doesn't last for a long time. It's good for short term, but it's bad for long term.
I know an information from internet that 2 out of 5 Korean girls, women, have plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery. I was actually thinking I should get my nose done and maybe add some abs because I've been going to the gym and it hasn't been working. So
I don't like it because it's kind of fake, and I like it because my hair is kind of falling, so I need one.
If it makes you feel better, it's okay. I just don't like the fact that people judge each other based on that. Korean women feel so pressured to do it. Like Korean girls get their eyelid done when they're like in high school. I think that's a little bit overboard. And I also love small eyes, so maybe I'm biased, but I don't know.
It's good. What God has not given you, the doctors can give you.
Me, I don't like it, but ladies.
I don't like it.
I think it's a little bit too much here. They want to try to look more like someone else instead of being themselves, even though they're beautiful as they are. So I think that's very sad that they do that.
Actually, my girlfriend mentioned all the time she wants to do. I think it's quite normal in Korea, and so far, I can accept it. Why not?
I think it's okay because like the people is like kind of freedom. So if they want to do like just do it.
The Korean perspective. What do you think of plastic surgery?
I think only cover some weak points. Like if I have too small nose, then I can like pillar something. But it's too much, then I don't like it.
Too much is not good, but there are exceptions.
What is one thing you would change about Korea?
Because I think Korean is good enough for me.
I really admire what the system of how people demonstrate the democracy in Korea. So probably I would love to see a change in the political position of the government right now.
I really don't like that all Korean, not all, but half of the Korean people smoking. Every day they're smoking.
I don't want to call it racism. I'll just say discrimination.
The openness, the smoking, not one, there are many. Speak more English. Try to adopt the English.
Education system, because they are kind of kill creativity during the school.
Hierarchical system.
Trash can.
Food, a little bit, not too spicy. I have to wait too long to cross the road.
They doesn't pay to their employees properly. Foreign employees, they should pay it on time.
the way they think, the way they look at Africans as a whole, I would change that.
I would probably change the hierarchy system here. Even if you have a good idea or a good suggestion, just because you are lower than that person, you're not allowed to say it. To express yourself as open as you want.
Maybe I'll make them to speak more English.
Food, taxi drivers.
They do speak to us and say, where are you from? And then I say from the Netherlands, and that's like the conversation, because they don't want to speak more English. They are better at English than they think.
I want to change the drinking culture. I don't like to drink, but as you know, Korean really like to drink. Every time I go visit her house, her parents always ask me to drink.
What is one thing that you'd bring to Korea from your country?
I want to bring my mom and dad.
Maybe the other Vietnamese food.
Actually, I want to bring all Russian food here.
Open-mindedness.
The food, matoke, bananas.
Hospitality.
Food. options, the better. I believe I love Korean food, but it's definitely better to have Indonesian food as well. A little bit of food also.
Cheese, of course.
Mango. Sadza. It's like the traditional meal in Zimbabwe, and it would do good to many Koreans.
Moroccan oil, I don't know. Rice and spices.
Food.
A little bit more freedom, and we have a lot of legal things, let's say that, but like good cheese.
My culture. Because Korean people really stress, they work hard every day, they're so stressful for their life. But Thai people really enjoy. So like if we can bring it, if we can mix together, it's really nice.
Chili, because Korean chili is not spicy at all for us. We can eat it like normal, but Thai's chili is so really spicy for it.
The Korean perspective. What's one thing you would spread to the world from Korea?
The power of citizen. If the politics is junk or policies are really dirty, but our Korean citizens have a really big power to cover it. So I think one of the biggest point of Korea has.
What's one thing that you'd bring to your country from Korea?
I'd like bring cheap makeup goods to China.
Ginseng, Kim, cosmetics,
timekeeping.
Kimchi, kimbap.
Ramyons, they're so common in Korea. Well, back in Uzbekistan, they're not so common. If we bring this ramyons to Uzbekistan, probably we could like enlarge the business of the ramyon selling.
The woman.
Handbooks.
The girl.
Electronics.
The culture, I think. Zimbabweans they're not really good people. Koreans are okay, so I think I'll take that back home.
Kimchi. Because when I went home last time, I was craving it so bad.
Kimchi.
Probably spicy foods.
I think I would take a lot of the respect and the kindness from Korea to Netherlands.
I really like kimchi, so if I have a chance, I really want to like take kimchi to Thailand. And also strawberry in a hot area, so we don't have strawberry at all.
Bus system. It's very cheap and good.
The Korean perspective. What's one thing you want to bring to Korea from another country?
Like maybe like something more exciting, like more American footballs played in the universities or anything else like that could be.
Did you have any difficulties in Korea as foreigners?
Actually, for me, there's not, cause when I was like 6 years old, I live in school like without my parents. So once I came to Korea, all I had is just like new experience. I had fun with my friend. I learned Korean and I hang out with my friend. My friend teach me a lot of like 술 game.
I think it's the Korean language.
I don't know Korean at all. I'm just 2 months here and I don't know Korean. I don't know how to communicate with Koreans. Ni hao ma. Oh no, it's Chinese. 안녕. 잘 지내세요? 네, it's all.
People are not so accommodating as I thought they would be. It's not so easy making new friends.
Definitely language barrier. Everything else on point.
The first one is getting adapted to the food here. And the second one is the weather, because it is a lot colder and it is so unpredictable here.
Sometimes language, but other than that, I believe Korea is a pretty comfortable place to live.
I think the main obstacle is learning Korean language, yes.
In Korea, they don't speak very good English, so we can't speak with them a lot. First one is language. English is not understood by everyone in Korea. Food, not tasty for us, sorry to say. And the weather, it's very cold for us.
The way Koreans view Africans. This guy who came to me and asked me if it was okay to call me the N-word. Yeah, like, really?
Of course, language, but then that's also a good thing about coming here. When you learn the language, you automatically become more invested in the culture, so you learn more.
Because our cultures kind of have similar points, when we came here for the first time, we understood the Korean culture pretty easily, especially the basics. But to understand deeply, we need the language, and that's the only barrier that we had.
Not so far. I have been doing well here. Of course, I think it's for everyone should be same. And first time you have some difficulties, but you used to it for it. So.
Well, I was with a Korean girl in my room, and we were roomies. Although we were very nice to each other, still there were some problems, and I can't figure it out because she doesn't tell me what she thinks, and that's very difficult, yeah.
We had a lot of fun as two blonde girls in Korea. Everyone wanted to take pictures with us, even in Seoul, where they were kind of used to it. Even at the Gyeongbok Palace, people were taking pictures of the palace, but they were more interested in taking pictures of us, so we took a lot of pictures.
So far, only thing I have is like language problem. Especially when I travel, it's so hard for me to make a communication. But I have Korean girlfriend, so yep, that helped a lot.
The Korean perspective. What are some difficulties foreigners will have in Korea?
Maybe the culture of the alcohol.
If the foreigner are looking for the internship or job, then they might not really familiar with the hierarchy of the society, the job society, the company society.
If you go to Gangnam, like people are looking everywhere with the same faces, you might have difficulties finding them out.
This is what these people thought, but what about you? Leave us a comment in the comment section below. And check out our other video where we ask the same people questions about dating.
Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of 2+2. Like the video, share it, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the gear icon and check the box so you get notifications for all our videos.
And if you're on mobile, click that bell icon to join the notification squad.